This video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Homestead Economy. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub, and as of the 1.0 release, this map is available for PC only. Let me read you a little bit of the description. It says, welcome to Homestead Economy. This map has 54 fields, 3 meadows, EGA, farm silo, small forest, manure system, and a sheep, pig, cow, and chicken farm, and is seasons ready. Go ahead and jump on in. I will say when I loaded this map up earlier, I used straw harvest and seasons. There was no issues in loading those all up together. I have also loaded this map up with precision farming. We are now going to add as our standard fare for map videos. I will tell you that this map does not have a custom soil map. In fact, we'll be able to see here in the log, we are loading in generic soil map right here. So you can play with precision farming on this map if you wish. It just doesn't have a custom soil map. It has the generic one that is built in with seasons. If you haven't seen my precision farming how-to videos, go ahead and check those out in my how-to channel as I display in part 1 and part 2 what the generic soil mask looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PDA. Zoom on out. We'll see this is a little map. At least there is a small amount of play area on the normal sized play surface. And I would say if I were to give this map a size, I would rate it about a 1/10 of a standard farm sim map. Here we have all of these standard crops available to us on farm sim. Now if we take a look at the lands area, we'll see we start out by owning the main farm, which is $32,700. Is the chicken farm. There is a sheep area up here for $14,800. And then we could buy the cow and pig farm for $25,200. Now we also own land 26 and 7 for $49,000. And we'll see with precision farming activated, these two fields are mostly loam, which is pretty good as far as yield. So these two fields have really good yield potential. Take a look at some of the other land available on the map. We have a biogas plant for $22,500. Fields 31 through 34 are $234,000 basically. And we've got a mix of loamy sand, sandy loam, and loam. Fields 3 through 11 are mostly silty clay, $207,000. Fields 17 through 25, $173,000, mostly loam again. So this strip here is pretty good soil for farming. Take a look at our prices screen. You can see we have 3 main sell points for the bulk of our grain crops. We have 2 sell points for eggs and milk. We have 2 cotton sell points and 4 wool sell points. We also have 2 wood chip sell points, including the sawmill marked as wood chips. And then we have a barn, bale stack for silage, hay, straw, and grass. Uncle Janny will accept our straw and hay, I think, as well as our manure. And then if we do play with straw harvest, you have support for our pellets. Do not have any animals at the start, and we do have contracts available. Interesting, we are missing an English translation for this particular location, these 2 particular locations. So we need to take something from the bale station to the old tree. Okay. Take a look at our starting equipment. We start out with the Fendt favorite 511C for 115 horsepower, or the Case Magnum CVX 115 for 145 horsepower. We have the 330 Harvester, and that is paired up with the Corn Champion 5-row corn and sunflower header. Have the FarmTech TDK 1600 trailer, Polymag cultivator, and the ED3000C planter. Then have front loader arms, bucket, pallet fork, weight. Have a doghouse, root crop storage, and a grain silo. To be noted, the root crop storage will hold 300,000 liters of potatoes, while grain silo is only going to hold 21,000 liters of our grain. Take a look here at placeables. We'll see that the map has no custom animal pens. You load this map up in Farm Manager or start from scratch. Buildings are laid out exactly how you'll see them here in New Farmer mode. You even have the equipment on those other play modes. The only real difference is the land is not owned at the start. You have viable root crop storage for sugar beets and potatoes, as well as our farm silo. No custom sheds and no custom farmhouses or sleep trigger. Is a built-in sleep trigger right here at the career start point. And let's go ahead and take a look. Here we have our main farm. Around the side here we have our chickens. We have our food trough for chickens. And we have our chicken coop. 5 point. Just 13 chickens in this coop. Not really sure where the eggs are going to spawn, but, well, it'd be fairly easy to figure that out once they do start spawning. Our silo is directly behind this tractor, interestingly enough. So there is our silo. And it's kind of interesting how we're going to pull product out of this. If you back in there with a trailer, you should be able to hit R and just fill from it. We're going to demonstrate how we can pull from it with this bucket. Just pull up here close to it, hit R. Going to get to our silo, and we can fill product from it all we want. And then we just dump our product back in. Probably dump it on the ground also. This is our customized repair and sell trigger from the shop. Isn't one down at the shop. Need to customize, repair, or sell vehicles. Do that from right here. Have our root crop storage building. Silo out trigger. And on the other side of this building, have our dump station. Then I saw our other tractor and trailer are parked over here. And our harvester is parked, ready to take on the soybean harvest. Guys, that is the main farm. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the Flyaround. And since this is such a small map, I don't see us doing a drive around. I think we're just going to cover everything in the Flyaround. All right, now that we have a little bit of altitude, we can take a look, and, well, you can see pretty much the whole map from anywhere. Just follow the line of trees all the way around. Like I said, this is a dainty little map. Imagine we've got 54 fields and 3 grass meadows amongst all of this. Here we have one of our grain sell points. Now let's just see if these holes to the field have collisions or not. They do indeed have collisions. You'll feel we get kind of shoved off to the side. Around here, we've got our shop as well as our animal dealer. Here we have our animal dealer trigger. Hopefully you know the names of the animals in Polish because, well, I'm really sure what they came up as. We have one of our grain sell points and another one of our grain sell points. Try to back away here. If we can't identify which one each of those are, kind of on top of them, top of each other. So we have Uncle Janny there. And just sale point, and Uncle. Here we have our shop trigger. This is to buy equipment. We have a fuel trigger under the shop there. Head on over to the biogas plant. Got some subtle rolling fields on the map. Nothing too extreme. Biogas plant, we have a bunker right here. Extends out to about this point right here. And it goes probably to the wall. Yep, basically the area that is changed in color. We have our digestate, digester there. Fly across the way. There's our start farm. And we're going to go check out the sheep area now. We have the food trough. We have the sheep delivery point. 80 sheep for this particular area. And then you see the water trough around the corner. Now we activate animal pen extension when we do these map videos, which will help us identify, one, where the water trough is located, and two, if there is custom support built into the map for the water trough. The fact that the pipes are located here simply tells us that there is not custom support for their placement. Simply go in here and easily relocate them. Wish. Like so. Head on down this direction. We have the sawmill. We have the log cell trigger inside this log stand. See the trigger markers? If you want to sell logs, you need to place them inside of there first. Activate your sell wood. Have our wood chip trigger here at this pile, and then we have another sell point over here. And that particular sell point is the TUZEP sell point. Puzzle. Just on the other side of the woods, trees, we have the bale stacks sell point there. And right across the road, we have our pig and cow areas. At the entrance, we have the trigger for milk. We can identify that because here we have the animal pen extension auto sale milk machine that shows up at the milk trigger. Trying to get the menu to go in here and move it out of the way. That is part of the Animal Pen extension mod. We have our food trough right here. And then our straw trigger is under the shed here. And sneaky, sneaky map author. Going to hide the water trough. Found it here on the other side of these bales. Flurry point is this tank on the other side of the gate. And of course, the gate is the animal buy trigger. 20 cows for this particular area. I don't know where the manure is supposed to pile up. Might be a common manure pile here. We're not getting a silage bunker icon. May get 2 piles of manure over here. One for the cows and one for the pigs. Pigs, we have our slurry again. Pig buy point, 80 pigs for this particular area. We have our water trough inside of the pen, then our food area outside of the pen, and then our straw trigger going to be in here. This map includes a water trigger right here at the pond. I do not know if you have to buy the pond in order to use the water trigger. Pond is buyable right here for $25,176. And guys, that is going to do us. That is Homestead Economy. Nice, small, little mini map. Ideal for someone who really doesn't have a lot of time to commit to playing a big map. They can get in here and just play with nice, small equipment. This would be a really good map for the Alpine harvest stuff. The Alpine farming expansion. Because we've got really small fields. Nothing that's going to require any super high horsepower. Of course, all that equipment is kind of designed around Alpine farming and farming on the hillsides and mountainsides. But still, use it. Be a pretty good map for that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Homestead Economy? And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.